Stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about.
Do I have to get the wooden spoon? So we're bad. It was the wooden spoon.
Every time my mom would be surprised, she would say, "Oh my stars."
Wait till your father gets home.
Oh boy.
And I love her for it.
Awesome.
Listen, my mom was very instrumental in my life, and she always taught me self-reliance. She was divorced, but she raised us girls to be independent and assertive, and I will always be grateful for her for doing that.
Honey, keep your back straight. That's it. Honey, keep your back straight.
My mom never lets me on TikTok.
I grew up in a very authentic Italian home, and my mom would cook these big meals, big enough to last a week or two. And so if my brother and I didn't finish the food we had eaten, the leftovers, she wouldn't cook a new meal. So that was a fun little thing about my mom.
That she used to always say when it was time we'd sit down at the dinner table, and if our elbows were on the table, "Are you tired?"
Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you.
What's something your mom says?
Keep your hands to yourself.
All right. What about you?
Same.
Same? And what is it collectively? Together?
It never works.
Oh.
It really never works.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Hey kids, I won at bingo. You want to come down? I'm taking you to Red Lobster.
My stepmom used to, when we were growing up, she'd be sitting on the couch, maybe watching TV, whatever. And if we had a hole in our t-shirt, she'd go, "Oh, come here." We'd go over there and she'd put her finger in the t-shirt and just rip it right off of you. She'd go, "Throw that in the rag box, get a new t-shirt."
Don't cry or I'll give you something to cry about.
Oh my gosh.
That's one of the things that I kind of remember her saying to me.
I love my mom. I see her all the time, visit her. She's still my hero. And one of the things I love most about her is just growing up. She always said, you can be anything you want to be, do anything you want to do, and just give it your whole heart and be kind to others along the way. So thanks, Mom. I love ya.
Okay, so every time I had a bad attitude or disagreed, my mom or my grandma would always say, "Your face is gonna freeze like that, and wouldn't that be a shame?" It would have.
Eat your vegetables.
My mother, when you would say "I'm sorry," she'd say "you should be."
Wow. Okay.
Only if you really did something wrong.
Oh, okay.
If you were just saying "I'm sorry" because it was out of habit, she'd say "you don't need to worry about that." But if you really did something wrong, you'd say, "Mom, I'm really sorry," she'd go, "You should be."
Be in before the street lights come on.
Here you go.
Something that my mom always taught me was always be kind to anyone that you meet. Make sure that when they come to your home, they're fed and get drink. And always never forget that the smallest person is important as the biggest person that's important. Always show love, compassion, and especially charity. I'll never forget that.
When I was a little girl, my mom always used to say to me, "I want you to grow up and be a travel agent, and that way you could take me traveling the world."
Aww.
So I take that back. She didn't want me to be a travel agent. She wanted me to be a flight attendant. I became a travel agent. But anyway, that was my momism.
Aww.
Love you, Mom, up in heaven.
And what my mom does is sometimes plan on field trips that may be exciting or fun for me to also learn something in that area.
Mom always told me to hold the door for any woman that's coming into the door next, so yeah.
My mom is so awesome because she not only loves me, but she loves our entire family unconditionally. And so I just happen to be number 3 of 6 kids that is one of her favorites. But anyways, so my mom, one of the interesting things about her was She has a song for each one of us. When we were children, she made up songs, independent songs for each one of us. And so sometime if you see my mom, just stop and ask her the song that she sang for me as I was growing up. So my mom is awesome, and I love her dearly. So.
My favorite momisms. Everything happens for a reason. Are you drinking enough water? And you know me, I'm easy. Happy Mother's Day.
Try taking a zinc or some multivitamin. I think that should help.
Something my mom always said, well, she said lots and lots of things. One thing that I remember is if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. You better be careful because I got pregnant at the drop of a sneeze. And another one was, if you know better, you do better. But even more important than that, the thing I remember about my mom is the way she made me feel. And that is what I hold dear to me, and that I could do no wrong, and that she had unconditional love for me forever and always. And I am incredibly blessed to have had a mom with that capacity to love and share it.